having a beach day. We just heard a big mortar go off or something near the Aberdeen Proving Grounds. So that was pretty interesting. Doing a little picnic here with the ducks and the dinghy and our boat out there. It's like a really nice beach day. Got the Weekapoo. Those things are awesome. Everybody should have one of them. I'm gonna lay in it later. Yeah, thanks Nate for the recommendation. You're definitely blowing something up. See the smoke over there? Wonder what's going on. Doesn't look as choppy as yesterday out there, but we're still hanging out here in Fairlee Creek, just enjoying the serenity. Nobody's around. It's nice and quiet. And ducks everywhere. Kurt and I found a luxury shower. Real shower stalls. Very nice. An area to change. Toilets, sinks. Really nice bathhouse. And it's air conditioned and well vented. This is nice. I love this marina. Alright, so it is 6:30 in the evening and our boat update is that we've just been hanging out all day. Kurt put up these sunshades for us, so the cockpit has been really nice and cool. Yeah, no sun on us or anything. We're listening to music, drinking a beer, and our plan for tomorrow is to head to Georgetown. So we were gonna go to Middle Creek on the west shore of the Chesapeake Bay, Middle River. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna stay on the east shore. So we're gonna sail back up to Georgetown tomorrow when it's not so crazy like it was coming down this way. So that's what the plan is for tomorrow. See you guys later. So far in our boat trip, the only thing that's gotten sunburn on me is this thigh right here. I guess I was sitting like that when we were sailing for 4 hours. Not sailing, but motoring. And it got burned. Yeah, other than that, everything's good. I'm watching the birds fly around. This guy's gonna dive down and get a fish. Do it, do it. Dive down and get a fish. Oh, he's a buzzard. There was a really cool, like, osprey or something that flew over. He's over there by the trees, I guess. I've got a visitor up here at the bow. Just watching birds together now. One of them's gonna dive down and get a fish. I just know it. You want to set up the fishing poles and see if we can catch anything?
Probably is about that time, yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, second night of our trip is almost complete. It is 74 degrees in here, and the sunset is pretty. Supposed to start raining around 11 o'clock, so we're gonna close all the hatches, which is fine because it's kind of chilly now actually. So good night, see you guys in the morning. So this is our last morning here at Fairlee Creek. We are gonna use the restrooms and then pack up and head out. Kurt was working on getting the dinghy together while I made us some sandwiches. Because we're gonna leave in about an hour. How's the dinghy?
It's ready to go.
Good. Alright, we are off. We are all set up to go sailing. Got the sail bag off, got the lines untied. We unanchored, we were stuck in really well. Kurt's ready to go out into the bay. Got the dinghy behind us there. So hopefully this will be a much better day on the water sailing. There's a lot less whitecaps out there, so. smells fishy. Winds are light. Going about 2 knots an hour. 2 miles an hour. We're sailing upwind. I think it's coming from this direction. It was a hell of a time getting this sail up. I need new winches. Now we're sailing. It was worth it. Right? Like not in gear all the way, I guess. Sails are back down. It's a lot of work to get it up and down. And then the wind just died. Back to motoring. We'll try again tomorrow. Whew, so much work sailing. Big windless area right out here. It's really strange. It was windy as we were leaving, and then as soon as we got out into the open, it just died. Kurt's back at the helm and we're going much faster. At least! The dinghy's planing a lot better today. Alright, we got bad news. We are back at our mooring ball because our engine won't go into reverse. So even getting on the mooring ball was pretty difficult. Luckily we just went against the current and turned around and slowed us down enough to get connected. So we are back. We're on our ball. Aside from not being able to go in reverse, we actually got on no problem, pretty fast. Hooked us all up here. We're good, doing good. But yeah, grabbing it was challenge. We're all like, all right, we're gonna slow down now. Nope, we just sped right up. We wouldn't go into reverse at all. So we gotta get that looked at before we go out and do any more sailing this week. Here's our gearbox. And our cables on the engine are like in really bad shape, so that's probably what's really wrong. Not sure if you guys can see, it's all like, it's detached itself. Yeah, that's not good. We're gonna have to get that fixed before we do anything else. It's always something. Yep. Since we had our little dilemma with the gear shifting, we decided to stay here, eat some salad, have some lunch before we try to find out if we can get a replacement for it. I think that's what the plan is. How's the salad?
Very good.
Very good. So yeah, we might have some videos on replacing the gear shifter then, just so we can go somewhere in the future. We're gonna go check out a winery and then maybe look for some boat parts.
Yep. I'm on your video right now.
Not Kurt's getting freshened up.
There's no more bad there.
We're gonna go get some wine. My brand new sundress got suntan sunblock juice on it. Now it's stained. First 5 minutes I was wearing it. We went to the winery and they also had Angus beef, so we got 2 New York strip steaks for dinner. Like, look at these things. They're really good looking steaks. So we're gonna have steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans for dinner tonight.